Our guest on this episode of Donkey's Advocate is our friend Craig Mish. He has a daily show on SportsGrid Network focused on fantasy sports and betting. As the renowned beat writer of the Miami Marlins, I'm confident he'd trade any veteran player choice for a young player on a rookie contract. Who's your guy, Craig?
My guy this year is not going to be someone that I think a lot of people donkey teeth love. I am going Deebo Samuel in 2021. I watch a lot of college football. I do, as you probably can see behind me. I'm a huge college football fan, and Deebo Samuel is probably one of my favorite wide receivers going into the draft a couple of years ago. And I know it's been checkered, and I know he's been hurt. But the reality for me is I think that if he plays 15 or 16 games in a season, that he could put up numbers just as good as any wide receiver one. I know it's a big if, but I'm in this to win. And so he'll be on most of my teams this year.
Now, Craig, Deebo is electric with the ball in his hands, but his average depth of target last year was shallower than the South Beach nightclubs you often frequent.
Yeah, I'm older now, Donkey Teeth. I mean, you may be going there, but I'm more of the Hollywood Beach, which is about 30 minutes north of South Beach, unfortunately. But in my younger days, I would have went there, and I probably wouldn't have been taking Deebo Samuel. But I gotta tell you, I'm in these things to win, and I understand all of these things can be pointed negatively at the player. But there's a lot of players that I watch in college. He was one of them playing in the Southeastern Conference that I thought had a chance to be a superstar. When you look at his yards per catch over the last couple of years and compare them with wide receiver ones, they stack up very well. What is the problem? He hasn't had a quarterback that can throw downfield, and he hasn't been on the field. I just have to think that those two things are going to change. Trey Lance at some point is going to be throwing him the ball this season, and the guy has just been really unlucky with injuries. So call me stupid. I'm in on him.
Now, Craig, is there any truth to the rumor that you're standing for Deebo Samuel because you go to the same tanning salon as his coach's dad?
Yes, it's actually true. And I've been working on it very much so. Would you like to see the my shirt off and see how it looks there? My
Of
my
course.
RotoWear shirt off.